everybody that's wearing dresses, if you're a man, God says you're getting punished according to the Bible. All women caught in pants on the day of judgment is getting punished according to the Bible. We don't say this to make you feel little. We don't say this to pick on you. We want you to be saved and meet the black Messiah, Christ. We want you to get the kingdom. You said that's the man you follow, right? Ain't you trying to make it into the kingdom? Right? So we got rules that come with this. Hey, my sister.
Sis didn't know that was Caesar Borgia.
Sis, come around here, sister. Step to the side for me right quick, huh? Come over here. Cause, yeah, you good right here, sis. Who is this man?
That look like Jesus.
This look like Jesus? You thought this was Jesus too before you came up here, didn't you? Keep it real. Keep it real. You thought this was Jesus. So you see what's happening in our community. Somebody taught you that this white man was Jesus. Somebody taught you that this white man was Jesus. What's your name?
I think he was black. I never thought he was like white.
Okay. So Trinice, you thought that he was black, and you never thought that he was white. But what's the images that we see on the TV?
White.
Why? They're trying to educate us with something, right, Trinice? So he been here learning a lot. He been here learning. Them bugs ain't gonna bother you, sis. You ain't got big yet. Come on now. Pay attention to this. It said the white man was put on the TV screen to teach us that this was Jesus. But we've been reading out the Bible all day. This image ain't in there.
That's right.
It's not in there.
Come on.
But you had an innate feeling that Christ was black, right? Grandma got a white Jesus on her wall.
I feel like when slavery was, I don't know, I might be wrong, but my thought was like, why did they do black people like that? So I feel like he was black.
That's a good question.
Like, why? Why was slavery towards like all black people and like not the white?
Okay, why was slavery towards us? Yeah. Right? Why did we have to go into slavery?
Right.
So we going over God's commandments. Give me that in Amos, dealing with us in Amos 3. So it said, you said, why did we have to go into slavery? Yeah. When we were teaching commandments, those two correlate. We got an order from God. We did not follow the order. God told us to do certain things. Like my man just took the headband off. He's engaged. All right, we going over God's commandments. We're going over why we got a white man here. She just asked a good question. Why did we go into slavery? Why they do us like that? Why everybody else ain't get done like that? Why the Chinese man ain't going to slavery?
Right.
Why the Japanese man ain't going to slavery?
Right.
Why the Japanese man don't got to take his head off? We got to understand these things. God deals with us as a people. Read this.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
It said God is speaking to you, O children of Israel. We got Trinice. Say your name for me one more time. Doug. We got Trinice, Doug. What's your name, sis?
Shannon.
Shannon. So Trinice, Doug, and Shannon. Hear this word which God is speaking to you. You a special person.
That's
according
right.
to God. We are a special people
Right.
according to God. So we're going to answer her question. Why we get punished? Why we have to go into slavery?
Right.
Why we got drugs in the community?
Right.
Why we get shot and killed in the street?
Right.
Why this happening to us? Why us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how you getting whooped and you're like, well, he did it too. He did it too.
They fear.
Well, we're going to read what the Bible says. Read this.
Amos 3 and 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
It said against the whole family which was brought up from the land of Egypt. We were the ones who built the pyramids.
Right.
We're the white people in the Egyptian desert building pyramids.
Come on.
They gonna burn on day one.
Right.
Stop the lies.
Come on.
Stop it.
Bring it out.
We have to understand this.
Teach.
Read it again.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So we are special people. We went over with Doug, Deuteronomy 7 and 6, how we above all nations. You think we better than everybody else?
I do.
You believe that? You think we better than everybody else? You believe that? What make us better? If you believe something, you gotta have some knowledge to go behind it. What makes us better? This is engaging. I'm gonna ask y'all questions.
We're chosen.
We're chosen.
That's right.
Okay, God chose us.
That's right.
He chose us. So what does that come with? What that come with, Doug? When you chosen, it comes with some rules, right? It comes with some commandments, right?
That's right.
So we going to her
What
question.
she say? Obedience.
Obedience. So we going to her question. We was chosen, and we got rules according to this Bible, being the commandments. So we still dealing with her question. Why us? Why we in here? Read that last part again.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all.
Hold on. God said He gonna punish us because we was chosen. Nobody else was chosen. You don't see the Chinese man getting punished for his sin, eating bats, spreading COVID all over the place, or so-called. We don't see them being punished for those things. Come on, Trinice. It's all right. Them bugs been here. Ain't nobody got bit.
Let me tell you, my vibration's so high.
Really?
They love me.
Okay.
So I know what I'm doing.
Because you chosen, right?
That's right.
So we're going to read more about this.
right, come
Read
on.
that one more time.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you.
Trinice, God said He going to punish you. That's the answer. Why was you, our people, thrown into slavery? Root 4 and 6. Why were we thrown into slavery? That's the question, right? We was chosen. We didn't keep God's commandments. That's why we were thrown into slavery. That's why we deal with all these curses that we've been covering in Deuteronomy 28. We got chosen by God. We became the best on the earth, and we didn't want to keep the rules that came with it. Black people don't like accountability. We don't like it. We don't like being told, you messed up. You did something wrong. That's why we got punished. So we're going to read why that we got punished. Read.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath.
We were sold to the white man, to the Arab man doing the trans-Saharan slave trade. All over the earth. You can find blacks and Hispanics all over the earth. From Cleveland, Ohio to Hong Kong, to Tokyo. You want to know how we know? Because we got schools set up throughout this planet. We're coming out here for our people that broke God's commandments, that's suffering the punishment that we just read in Amos. We have to understand this. We were sold as a people all over this earth. You don't understand that history. Didn't they teach you we went into slavery in history in Trinice?
Did they teach me what?
That we went into slavery through history class. You went into slavery, right?
Yeah, that's what they said.
History started at 1619. I'm sorry, you Trinice. And that's Shannon, my fault. They taught us in school, in middle school,
Social studies.
and social studies. We're going to read it again, hold on. And social studies, they taught us that. So we went into slavery for not keeping God's commandments because we the Israelites. So now we got to hear some of God's commandments, right? If you got kids, okay, your children don't listen, what you do? They get punished. We ain't gonna act crazy out here. We supposed to whoop our children according to the Bible, in moderation and on the side. Black people is hard-headed. We gotta get punished in order to understand. We stiff-necked. So if we don't listen, we get punished. We did not listen to God when He said keep His commandments. Therefore, we were sold unto the nations. All right, I want to read that part one more time from the top.
Baruch chapter 4 and verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
So it said not for our destruction. Do you think we destroyed out here? Do you think we're at the glory, we're at the pinnacle of black excellence? Remember, Marcus Garvey came to Cleveland, Ohio, right? Remember, we had a lot of black leaders come to Cleveland, Ohio. We were stronger at one point, right? So we were destroyed not for our destruction. Why were we destroyed, Shannon?
Disobedience.
Disobedience. You're absolutely right. You agree, Doug? We was destroyed because of disobedience. If we say, you can go ahead. If we say don't walk into the street, why do we say don't walk into the street?
So you don't get hit by a car.
So you don't get hit by a car. It's a car or a bus coming called judgment for all of our people for not following God's commandments.
Bring them out.
All right? Drop that. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5. I want to read some commandments from God. We got to understand we God's chosen people. Doug got a commandment. The black man's supposed to uncover his head when the Bible coming out, right? We read that in Corinthians 11. All right. Another part of that in Corinthians 11 says the black woman is supposed to cover her head when the Bible coming out. I understand you didn't know that prior to coming up here. You probably ain't got nothing to cover your head with. We understand. But going forward, we got to cover our head for the women when the Bible is coming out. So let me get you a law, Shannon, because you believe in this Bible, right? You believe in Christ? The black Messiah or the white Messiah?
I believe in the black Messiah. He the only one I know that got wool hair. I ain't seen no white.
You ain't seen no white boy with wool hair. All praise.
Right.
With the broad feet.
Feet burn like brass, right?
That's
okay.
right.
So that's the man you believe in, like the Bible depicts.
Yeah, and I got a black picture on my wall with the Last Supper is all black.
It's all black.
That's right.
Okay. So you got black Jesus on your wall.
Yes.
That's your Lord and Savior. That's the man that you follow.
Yes.
So if he tell you to do something, if he give you an order and say, listen, you gonna do it?
I came over here.
You came over here. That's the spirit we should be in.
That's right.
We should want to come over here and talk to the prophets.
That's right.
We should want to come over here and interact and learn what we supposed to do according to the Bible.
Right.
To fix our conditions. Right. So let's read this from my sister Shannon, because this is love. We want you to know what God commanded all the Israelite women on this planet to do. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear which pertaineth unto a man.
It said the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. What's that, Shannon?
Tell me about it.
Okay, so what do men wear? What kind of clothing do we wear? This is talking about clothing.
Pants, shirts, hats.
Okay, pants, shirts, hats, right? Okay, if men wear pants, because I got on the shirt and you got on the shirt.
Right.
And I got on pants.
Right.
So it's only so many articles of clothing.
Right.
All right? So if I'm wearing pants, what is a woman not supposed to wear?
Pants.
A woman ain't supposed to wear pants.
That's
All the praises, you
right.
understand that, right?
I understand that.
So we're going to read it again because this is our king. The king gave me orders too.
What book are you reading out of?
This is the Bible. The same Bible that everybody got.
No.
The Holy Bible, King James Version.
And I'm talking about the other book.
This is the Apocrypha. This is the Bible.
Okay.
This is the part of the Bible. We got whole right here.
No. I just wanted to
No,
know
I want to
my
show
own
you.
information.
We
about
got
that other book.
this is the same thing. It got the same books in it. It's just sometimes you can buy them in a little red book, or it can come as one book. Same Bible that we all got.
Right.
Sitting there collecting dust.
Right.
That's the same Bible that we all got.
Bring it out.
All right. So the Bible, we're gonna read this from the top again because we want you to be good with your king.
Bring it out.
So we gotta read what the king said one more time.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Because right now in society, we got a lot of women wearing pants, right?
Yeah.
That's what you have been taught to do. Because your great-grandmother never wore pants. We got the pictures. When we was out picking cotton, in the cotton fields, there was in a dress.
Right.
All throughout the civil rights movement in the beginning, before then, there was in a dress.
Right.
30s, 40s, 20s. Then they came around with these pants with the feminist movement.
Bring it out.
Prior to that time, women on the planet did not wear pants.
Right.
It was taught to you to destroy you,
right.
to take you away from your king.
Right. Come on.
When you don't listen to what the king told you to do, punishment comes.
That's right.
That's why we get judged on the streets. That's what my sister Trinice asked. Why us? Because we put on pants. The women put on pants. They did not follow Deuteronomy 22 and 5. The men put on dresses. Would you take us serious up here and we had on a dress?
Right.
You walk right by us. Like, what the hell is that going on? This is crazy. All right, read that again. Read the judgment. We're going to read the judgment for putting on pants for a woman or for a man putting on a dress.
Right.
We got to understand this. This is judgment from our king.
Right.
All right, read.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
Everybody that's wearing dresses, if you're a man, God says you're getting punished according to the Bible. All women caught in pants on the day of judgment is getting punished according to the Bible.
Right.
We don't say this to make you feel little. We don't say this to pick on you. We want you to be saved and meet the black Messiah, Christ. We want you to get the kingdom. You said that's the man you follow, right? Ain't you trying to make it into the kingdom?
That's right.
Right? So we got rules that come with this.
That's right.
It's rules that come with this. All right? So we're going to get some more rules that come with this. Because we know today is a Sabbath day. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the Sabbath day for?
Rest.
It's for rest. Okay, you know that the Sabbath day is for rest. And it's on the 7th day, right?
Yeah.
Give me Exodus 28, because we just want to go over it. My man Doug been listening for a minute. He done heard it a couple times. We give him a new law every now and again to make sure he stay engaged. You hear that, Doug? I better not catch you in no dresses. Christ better not catch you in no dresses, man.
That's right.
You shake your head because it's a shame, ain't it? It's a shame for a man to be in a dress.
Right.
We got to keep that same energy for our women.
Right.
It's a shame for women to be in pants.
Right.
When we see women in pants and leggings, it's a shame. We're not supposed to get excited about that thing. Their bodies are sacred, according to God. It's supposed to be covered up. It's supposed to be covered up. Matter of fact, we're going to get that. I want to make sure she know why we said that. 1 Timothy 2:9. I want to make sure she understands, not just to take off the pants, but you still got to dress modest, because you think a short skirt is appropriate. A skirt that come all the way up to your thighs. Do you think that that's appropriate, Shannon?
No.
No? All right, Shannon, listen to this. Listen to this.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
It said, adorn yourself in modest apparel, Shannon. So all you black women walking around with pants on, we know you've never heard this. We know nobody told you to put on a dress and act like a lady.
Bring it up.
Why is that a saying? When you put on pants, you take on a manly spirit. That's why I said,
Right.
put on a dress and act like a lady. A modest dress. Read it again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
A dress not fitting to the form of your body. Loose, flowing, covering up your cleavage, covering up your behind. Down to where men are not staring at you for your assets. Read.
With shamefacedness and sobriety.
With shamefacedness, meaning meek, meaning humble. The black woman is not humble. We have to understand this. We tell them to put on a dress, and they say, who the hell is you? God said put on a dress.
Right.
We have to understand this. It's time for the black woman to humble down and learn what Christ the Black Messiah said to do.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation